Welcome to P&B Sports Show. I'm your host, Abel Sunday. What a dramatic end to the football season yesterday as Arsenal were crowned champions of the English Premier League after a thrilling campaign. While here in Nigeria, Enugu Rangers emerged champions of the Nigerian Professional Football League, bringing joy to their passionate supporters. To help us make sense out of all this, joining me virtually from the ancient city of Benin is the abracadabra of sports, John. Grab your teacup because P&B Sports start now.
Match analysis and expert analysis from the world of sport.
Unbelievable! It's Rodri! Manchester City are on their way!
From foot and locally.
Forward! Oh, he's taken it! Push, yeah!
It's up where he goes. Your home of everything sports, only on Politics and Business Television.
Welcome back. It's still P&B Sport reaching you live from the nation's capital, and I've been joined by the abracadabra of sport. We call him that because he brings magic to sport analysis. Good morning, and how is Benin this morning? What a night yesterday, or what a day yesterday. Finally, the English Premier League rounded up, and also even here in Nigeria we saw drama because we don't even know where the winner of the league is going to emerge from, either in Rivers or in Lagos, where Enugu Rangers took on Ikorodu United. But we saw how that panned out. What were your assessment? Let's start with from you before we come back home. Did Arsenal win this title? Did Arsenal win this title, or did Manchester City hand it to them with that later collapse that they suffered from? I think it's Everton also.
I think Arsenal won the title. I'm not going to say Manchester City on the to back to them. In my own opinion, because right from the start of the season, they were top. They dominated the league. At the time, they were almost 9 or 10 points clear at the top of the table. And with that, I do say that Arsenal almost gave it away. I'm not going to say Manchester gave it away. No. I'm not going to say Arsenal almost gave it away. Because you have 10 points at the top of the table, and then it was almost a chance for me to walk away. Yeah, even if I complained to the game, we went down the second order and after that it was top of the table for a few days. But then again, I kept saying that I thought that I didn't want Arsenal to win. I kept saying something where at the time Arsenal tend to lose. And they went on to regain their support thanks to the last side for Manchester City in the rounds of the Everton. Yeah, so I would say that Arsenal deserved title and it was from their own approach, not because of Manchester.
Okay, what's that? Mikel Arteta winning his first ever title as a manager. But with this now, I think, can we say it has answered all the questions about Mikel Arteta's quality as a top manager?
Yes, very well, yes. I was not 3 years because I mean this is Arsenal's first title since 2 years. In 22 years, so 2004. So it's not at this point in time, you know, I said something once in the video, and it is who passed that is called an intelligence to your who passed annually. Yeah, so Mikel Arteta winning the topic of Arsenal for the first time in over 2 years. I've gone to outside the question of the kind of manager that is. Let's not forget that before even decided to say this is the manager that's taking Arsenal finished top 3 in the past 4 seasons. They finished second position. They've always been close. As a matter of fact, in 3 of the past 4 seasons, they have actually been the ones that bottled the trophy at some point in the season. That's why they got the got that trophy. So yes, Arsenal has proven with this that he is a top manager. They have won the league. They are in the final of the Champions League. They played the Carabao final against Manchester. So yes, he has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he is a top manager. He got some quality they have to strengthen the squad, and then this is the result of it. They will stop him to answer for that. There are so many managers that will think that, oh, they are working at their workers. They don't want to stop it. They don't want to that they have done. So yes, these are perfectly answered the question of the kind of manager that seen, and this has been the celebrate in the ranking of the Arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, will this win, from your own opinion or experience, I don't know which one to use, will this win give Arsenal the momentum for the Champions League final that is coming up later this month? Do you think it will give them edge or give them more, should I say morale, to play PSG at the finals?
Okay, I'm going to be very sincere. I always tell you that because it's psychological. Yes, it's going to give them a huge momentum, a huge morale booster. It's going to affect them positively in their psychology going into the game. But don't forget also that they are playing against the PSG who also won their league title against the PSG who are not trophies already this season. So it's a game of, it will be a game of yes, because the two teams are coming into that final with a huge morale booster. They are going on their domestic league title, and then yes, the momentum is high. There is enough positivity from both ends, from both teams. So yes, going into the final, this will be Arsenal, the leading booster. So having lost the Carabao Cup final to Manchester City, and then going on to win the league. You know what it means to win this for the first time in 20 years? The time that was not in 2004 when Arsenal was in the league. Some of them are married by now.
Yeah.
So it's not a very huge one. I think if you see the celebrations from Arsenal quarters and everything, it's only good. Imagine goes to the party. It only goes to show one thing. Apart from the fact that they've not been able to win the title in the last 2 years, the fact that in the past 3-4 seasons, they've always been coming close to the title. They've always been coming to finishing second position, finishing second position. That is what makes this one even more special for them. And the fact that at some point in this season, they almost let the title slip off their fingers, and then they went on to get back themselves and play it. That is what makes this one more special for them. So yes, it's going to be a very good psychology to start for them. It's going to be a very good morale start for them. But then again, like I said, they are playing against the team who have also won their league title this season. So both teams are in perfect shape psychologically, and then I not think that because I hope PSG comes out top.
Yes, exactly. I was even about to go there. A lot of people are arguing that Arsenal actually deserve to win, and because they build their team gradually to where they are right now, unlike Manchester City that came with is it the Saudi Arabia money that just pump money into the club. But Arsenal build their team gradually to where they are. But I want to get your own opinion in 1 minute before we move away from Arsenal victory. Do you think Arsenal actually deserve it? They build it over time, unlike other people that inject money. Even the PSG, they also injected money to that team as well, because we have the oil money that were injected into it. But from your end, what do you think? Can you hear me, Eru? Can you hear me, Eru? I think we just lost Eru now. I think probably network glitch or something. But let's go on a short break, and before we come back, hopefully we must have re-established connection with Eru from all the way from the Asian city of Benin. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. PMB Sports Show live from the nation's capital. Of course, I'm very much with the Ibracadabra of sport. We call him that because he brings magic to sport analysis. Eru, are you back with us now?
Yes,
it's like the network is playing pranks. Let's move over to United. United won 3-0 over Brighton, and they finished third on the table. Can we say this is real progress or just another false hope?
It's progress, in my opinion. It's real progress. Moving from 15th on the table, on 16th on the table, and finally finishing all on the table is huge progress. I don't think another flaw. I think it's still there. We have seen the difference in the Manchester United squad this season, and especially when United Harris took over the team. We have seen the difference in the style that they play. We have seen the new style. We have seen the way they come out. They are beautiful ones. As a matter of fact, even though their best player, Bruno Fernandes, breaking the Premier League assist record. That's a good one for the team. That's a good one going into the coming season. And thank God with Michael Carrick and retain his job as manager. And so one would expect that there was a few signing that he request for, he will be able to get him back from people. Now they are back to the Champions League. They're playing the Premier League, they're playing the FA. They're back to the basic the competition that we used out from this season. So let's see what they have to talk for, but I think it's a very good development for the sport. Don't forget that they trashed out players like Garnacho, players like Castle, they brought in the likes of Premier and Demo and Sesco. They brought in some very wonderful players as well. And yeah, it's a good one for them. It's a good one for them. I commend the team as much as I don't like them. I commend the team. And I hope that going into next season, they are able to do more than they have done. Because that's really the traditional club that has heritage, that has the history, that has the culture. Yeah.
Okay, one second. Now, the most interesting part of yesterday was the relegation battle between Spurs and West Ham United. We saw Spurs avoided disaster by 1 goal. How did they fall into that relegation trap? That is what I don't even know. But it would have been a very huge headline if Spurs would have been relegated. Remember that they won the Europa League last season. Imagine a Europa League winner last season going for relegation this season. It would have been a very huge headline. But for their end, how were they able to get to that place and were able to escape? Even with West Ham winning, because West Ham need to win and make sure that Everton do the business for them. But unfortunately, Spurs, their destiny was in their own hands. Let me get your thought on that.
You know, one thing that I think affected Tottenham for this season was injuries. I think injuries played a little role. At the time in this season, Tottenham had almost 9 of their first players injured. At the time in this season, they had almost 9. I can call names, injured, out injured. And so, you know, the fact that I think another thing that affected them was the sacking of the man that won them the Europa League. I think they knew experiential, you can write the former Wolves manager. I think sacking him was a huge deal because this is a man who just won you a European title. It's your first European title in decades. And then, in some games in the season, you are sacking him. Same thing that tells you to Maresca, Some games in the season, you are firing him. And then, they brought a manager who did not put himself together. And then the new manager, I don't think he was unfortunate because coming in from Tottenham was for players started to get injured, players started to get suspension. You know, they have the likes of Kudus out, the Travising, the Navishing, and these are by far the players that make things happen to the sport. These are the players that call the shot. And when you don't have them, how do you implement your own policy, how do you implement your own practice as a coach? It affected them also. They have kept going, things done, the manager could not get the hang of the situation. We have the exact thing, we brought in the same problem. We could not get the hang of the situation. And I think that what took them to the point where they are. I essentially feel that contracts will not get relegated. I thought that they are one of my biggest not from where I want them to get relegated. I told you some time ago that their stadium is too big to be playing in championship. That stadium is too big to go and play in championship. Who wants for the World Class Stadium to be in the championship? And that was a major concern, basically. And the fact that they have very quality that imagine the lack of
in the Champions, yeah.
So I appreciate it. And the fact that they understood that their destiny was in their own hands and they were able to get a win over Everton. I expected Everton to
I actually thought I actually thought Everton is going to pick that day yesterday. I actually thought Everton is going to win that game yesterday, but well, luckily they were able to get a result there and make sure they remain in the English Premier League. But let's finish with it before we come to Nigeria quickly in just 5 seconds. Which European team do you think is going to struggle? I'm talking about the English Premier League team. Do you think is going to struggle next season? We are seeing the likes of Manchester United making Michael Carrick a permanent manager there. We are seeing Xabi Alonso taking Enzo Fafà in Chelsea. We are seeing Arsenal we are hearing that Enzo Maresca might take over the reign in Manchester City. But without this, which of the teams do you think is going to struggle? In 5 seconds, so that we move to Nigeria. We don't have time anymore.
I think Manchester United.
We struggle, right? I think I agree with you, because I think Manchester United is going to struggle because Michael Carrick, with the responsibility that is going to be on him this next season, is going to be more. But let's come back home. We saw yesterday. I think the Nigerian league has never been better than this. Yesterday, you cannot even predict. You don't know where it's going. Some person will say, okay, yeah, it will be very, very difficult for Rangers to go to Lagos to go and beat Ikorodu United and to win it, because that's not all what Rangers United need. That's what Rangers need, to just go to Enugu, take the win, and you know everything that will happen in Port Harcourt is just history. And they went there, they did the same. 2-1, they won that game yesterday. From one end, can you say Nigerian League has come to stay? This is because I think this season is one season that nobody predicted.
Yes, I told you something some time ago this year. I said the Nigerian Premier League is getting better by the day. It's getting better, not in terms of structure or facility, but in terms of competition. Before now, there will be very thick about the Nigerian Premier League that teams cannot do at home. Once you are at home, you cannot do.
Yes.
The other win the game of the end to a draw. We have a time in this league where they even attempt to beat the team at home. They won't attack the referee.
Yeah.
They attack the traveling fans and all of that. But we are seeing a huge development and improvement from that. I think teams are not doing better in educating their supporters. They are not really expecting better. I can count how many times this season, because I personally follow up vendor insurance, because that's the thing representing my state. I know how many times vendor insurance wants to win my season, and we did not record casualties that way. Our players are beating up, our supporters are beating up. That's the good one for the league. To show that the league is at least slowly advancing. And like you have to say, for the first time in a long year, we are seeing this kind of competition. We found out in the Nigerian Premier League 10 years ago, we already know the winners of the league. We already have decided to be winners of the league. But being that the league has to drag to the last day of the season to get a champion is a good one. It shows that things are improving. It shows that there is now a higher competition. It shows that there are not enough of quality in the various things. And this is good. The only thing I think the league needs to work on now, the NPFL needs to work on, is the PR of the publicity. Because not so many people have interest in the league, because many people have the mentality of both that is how they play, together home wins or nothing. But people need to understand that things have gotten better, and the league needs to do more in pushing their publicity out to the public, so that our league can get more attraction, more support, and more sponsors. Yeah.
Well said. How can I was just wondering in 1 minute, because we don't have time anyway. How can Philly be judged? You know when they were in Continental, they were playing CAF Champions League. Then 3 games at hand, they were leading. And how can they just throw? That is 3 games at hand. That is 12 solid points. How can you? And you are still on top of the league. You have 3 games at hand. You are still on, which is you have 12 solid points in your pocket somewhere that you could. How do they able to blow it away? And Rangers have to emerge champion. I think Tony just should be licking his wound right now. Please, in 1 minute, so that we can wrap up.
Yeah, the girl is not a manager.
You are talking about ex-boss of Super Eagles. You say it's not a manager.
and people don't know the World Cup. So you can proving himself again. They will always say back out and the not the players for them. They always show. So you see this problem. This is a huge problem. This is one we experience from the field. How can you be talking a table 12 points in 3 games in another? You still want to blow it. But I think where the problem is that sometimes when you are comfortable in some situations, you tend to relax. And I think that what affected the Rivers United team and coach. We need this psychology comes to play. Again, imagine you thinking, I'm top of the league. I have 3 games to go. I'm already leading by 12 points. If I win 3 of these games, it's 9 points plus 12. That's 21. I won the title. So in that relaxation state, you do not understand and you will not realize when you begin to let things slip up. And I think that's where the problem is.
All right, thank you so much. In fact, unfortunately, we don't have time, but I'm telling you, we'll bring this topic back tomorrow or next tomorrow.